President Salva Kiir and his former first Vice President Riek Machar met in Juba Monday ahead of the country's November 12th deadline to form a unity government. The talks are injecting new energy into the peace agreement process. But as Ayen Deng Bio reports from Juba, observers say officials run the risk of missing another critical target.
Former South Sudanese first vice president turned opposition leader Riek Machar received a red carpet welcome at Juba International Airport on Monday. He arrived in the capital with a delegation of more than 60 people as talks towards implementation of the peace agreement signed last year move forward. But Machar wasn't the only high-profile guest in Juba on Monday.
We would like to tell you that today there are two visits. The visits of the Sudanese delegation and visits of Dr. Riek Machar to meet with the President of the Republic of South Sudan, Salva Kiir Mayardit, so that they discuss on the implementation of the peace of South Sudan. And let me tell you that the meeting of the President of Salva Kiir and Dr. Riek Machar will solve the problem of the country.
Machar's arrival comes at a critical time for South Sudan. The parties are due to form a transitional government of national unity on November 12th, a deadline that was previously missed on May 12th after the parties failed to meet critical benchmarks, including security arrangements and the unification of forces and the decision on the amount of states and boundaries the country will have. With just 2 months before the deadline, leading experts say it is unlikely the parties will be ready to form the unity government on time, while others say certain critical stipulations could be completed relatively quickly.
In the last meeting in Addis, they decided to cut down the number of troops required in half, which is 41,000. And in speaking to the military officials, they said this is doable. They can do it within a few weeks. Because the training is not a full course. They are simply a reorientation of what the assignment of those soldiers is going to be.
Angelina Teny, the SPLM-IO chairperson of the Strategic Defense Security Board, told VOA Sunday the atmosphere in Juba is not conducive to implementing a peace agreement, but the dialogue is necessary to make progress. The last time Machar and President Salva Kiir met was at the Vatican at the behest of Pope Francis. UK Ambassador Christopher Trott says the peace agreement, coupled with political will, gives the parties a platform to enable them to build peace.
We don't want to see people picking and choosing bits of the agreement to implement and other bits of the agreement not then being implemented, because it's a package. So for us, we would like to see work on the hybrid court move forward as quickly as possible. We're waiting to see the signature, and my hope is that the moment there is a fully a new transitional government under the auspices of this agreement that they've all signed up to, we will see progress on that.
In late July, the United States, Britain, and Norway blamed the slow peace progress implementation on a lack of momentum. However, observers hope the renewed talks between the two leaders will move the peace process forward. Ayen Deng Bio, VOA News, Juba.